The last thing on your to-do list for this week is your computer lab, and I hope that you will not be intimidated by this. I will walk you through step by step how to work through the spreadsheet assignment, and I think you'll find that it makes some of what we learned this week really easy, and it reinforces it. So this is a link to pages 13 through 16 in your book. You can open up your book and work through one step at a time, checking off the steps as you go. Some students might want to open this on their computer and then refer to this side by side with what they're doing on the screen. So if you'd like to do a split screen type approach, that's also an option. And I'm going to have you sign into your Google account, and then you're going to copy the spreadsheet that I provide. So I am right now signed into my Google account, and I just wanted to show you that a lot of us have more than one Google account. So this is my personal Google account, and this is my LCC Google account. And while it doesn't matter if you forget, I don't care which identity you submit your work under, but it's less confusing to you if you just keep all of your math work under your LCC Google account. So please log in to one of your accounts, preferably the LCC one, and this is how you switch back and forth. If you are logged in, then you will have the option of making a copy of the spreadsheet that I will provide to you. And these are the skills we're going to go through in this lesson. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you. Spreadsheets can quickly perform calculations that would be tedious to do by hand. Today we'll get an introduction to Google Sheets. If you've used Microsoft Excel, this is similar. Any file you create in Google Sheets is automatically saved in your Google Drive. You can also share the file with me, and I can give you feedback on your work. So this is how we are going to submit our work, is through Google. Write a check mark next to each number as you complete that step. So this is where it's nice to have your book open, and this is page 13 of your book. Just a reminder that your Lane email address probably has this format, and hopefully you can access your Google account. Otherwise, you can also go to the Student Help Desk, also known as the Shed, which I have linked in our Moodle page. So here's our Moodle page, and here's the Getting Help section of our Moodle page. And Student Help Desk. So if you can't log into something, you can always click here, and they can Zoom with you, you can email them, or you can give them a phone call. So let's continue with our instructions here. Assuming that you are now logged in, step 2 says, please check your LCC email account regularly. It kind of goes without saying, but I do have students who just are blissfully ignoring their emails, and your teachers are emailing you, so please manage your email inbox. There's probably a lot of stuff in there you don't care about, and you can go through and delete it, or you can create a folder for this math class and then put our emails in there and put other emails somewhere else, or delete them. But do keep on top of your email address. It will make your teachers happy, not just me. The next one is to start a blank spreadsheet. So once I am logged in, I'm not going to look at my inbox, but I can go to my Drive by going to drive.google.com, enter, and this is what I was talking about. The 9 dots will take you to Google Sheets. So right next to where your identity is, go to 9 dots and then click on Google Sheets. This is the icon, and then click Start a New Spreadsheet. Select the plus for a blank one. You can create a new spreadsheet at any time and explore the things you learn in our class computer labs. So here is where we're going to start a new blank spreadsheet. And you can certainly play around That looks cool. I don't know if I need to know that right now. Okay, so this is a blank spreadsheet with no title yet. I could do 2, 3, and then I can say equals sum, and it will add them up for me. So your spreadsheet is basically a calculator, and I want you to use it like a calculator. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is go to the Drive icon and then create a new folder. So I'm going to just File, move to trash. In the interest of not cluttering myself, I'll move that into the trash, X out of this tab, and now I go back to the 9 dots. I go to my Google Drive. I think that's already where I was. Okay, and then I click New, and this time I choose a new folder. Well, as you can see, I've already got lots of folders for my various classes, but you can create a new folder and call it Math 98. And then click Create, and I will go ahead and do that. So now I have a new folder called Math 98, and if you'd like, you could also say fall, Winter 23, or whatever term this is, so that later when you're looking around your drive, you know which term this class was from. And then you can make folders within this folder, like you can make a folder for computer labs and another folder for weekly journals. So if we go here, I can double click in here and then say new folder again, computer labs, and then new folder again, weekly journals. And now I have 2 folders within my Math 98 folder, so I'm sort of prepared for what is to come in this class. And then when I create things, I can move them into these folders. So let's continue on with our instructions. It says to open the US state and top 10 countries spreadsheet. So the link to this is clickable from this PDF file, and now you have the blank spreadsheet to work from. So at this point, it might be useful for us to go onto this tab, click and drag down slightly, and then you can see that this will be in its own window. And I'm going to go to the left-hand side of it and move it to the right. And then on the left-hand side, I want to click into this PDF and pull that to the left. And it's not exactly perfect, it's a little crowded now, but this allows me to go back and forth between my instructions and the spreadsheet itself that I'm supposed to be working on. So I have completed steps 1 through 5 of my instructions, so that completes page 13 in your book. And now I've got this open, and I'll continue with step 6 in the next video.